All right, Mr. Bearden, you have the floor, sir. Turning it over to you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy Halloween, everybody. Tonight is about no tricks and lots of treats. Lots of treats. It's good to see everybody on. I didn't even expect us to have this many people here tonight. If you're brand new, if this is your very first presentation, don't worry. They only last about 4.5 hours. So we're going to keep it short for you. I'm just kidding. These are actually pretty darn quick. And so if you have a piece of pen, a piece of paper and a pen. You might want to write down some notes, maybe any questions you may have so you can get back to the person that invited you here. But I'll give you just a quick intro myself. I've been around the game of entrepreneurship now since 2001. I got my start the first 7 years. I struggled a good bit in typical direct selling. But I'll tell you what, the philosophies I learned, the personal journey it set me on, really helped me to open up several traditional businesses between then and now. I've never had one person ever in my entire life up to 2001 ever ask me what books I was reading, what personal development was I reading. And I got to really say that being a part of this industry, though, there's been lots of peaks and valleys, lots of ups and downs, just like any life of an entrepreneur. But it literally has put me on a path to continue to work on myself, continue to develop, and I think that there's probably no better, community or portion of entrepreneurship than this space of referral marketing, relationship marketing that really allows us to come together and help one another and help each other grow. We're all on different journeys. But I got to tell you, when Ron called me about Fund Saver Network, it really lit me up because I've been sitting on the sidelines for a few years in the traditional networking space, not finding anything I really liked. Everything kind of seemed like the same product with a different bottle, with a different label, with a different, maybe a different CEO and a little tweak in a compensation plan here or there. And at the end of the day, one of the reasons I sat out for such a while was because it just, I like had a light bulb moment that the cards are stacked against most people. And, the ones that really, really focus on themselves and leadership and growth and sales and all this stuff ever have really any success. And although we built large teams, I got tired of seeing the large teams and 90% of them never making any money. I didn't think it was fair. They're paying auto ships on products that they weren't even using most of the time. And so I sat out. So when Ron called me and he explained what I'm going to share with you tonight, I said, I've been on this kind of mission with this vision now since 2020. Be able to kind of create a model that would help people that wouldn't make them have to pay a huge monthly amount every month. And, I think that the owner of the company I'm going to share with you tonight has really kind of broke that code. He's really figured out how to bring massive value to the masses of people, not just people that want to build a business. Let's just be real. All right. If you know me or you get to know me, sometimes my biggest problem is no filter, but I'm gonna be real with you tonight. Most of the MLM companies that are in the space of multi-level marketing, network marketing, whatnot, most of those companies, 90%, 95%, might even be higher, people never make any money. And the only reason they're actually joining it is for the hope to make money. Most. Now, I'm not saying there's not, people that have a lot of customers, but most people, that's why it gets a bad rap. That's why you see all these things out there. Oh, it's a Ponzi scheme. Oh, it's based on recruiting people. Oh, it's based on this. Oh, it's based. But the fact of the matter is, product prices are literally typically too high where the masses of people, the smart people, will go look on Amazon, they'll go look for a product and they'll find something, $50, $60 cheaper. And they're like, why should I buy it from you when I can buy it here? Or companies competing against you, right? They got their products on Amazon, they're higher price. So all of these things made me sit on the sidelines. And when Ron showed me this, I said, finally, a visionary that really wants to bring value to the masses of people, whether someone wants to make money or not. This isn't just about making money, right? This is about the value that this brings with a new way to shop, basically. So, with that being said, let me hop right into this presentation real quick. Let's see here. Fun Saver Network. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So it's a member exclusive savings club. It's about having a lot of fun, saving money. And then if you wish to, if you choose to, you can build a community and you can, earn some additional income through the very, very simple, basic, really fair referral rewards plan that there is. Now, what is it really? It's a new way to shop and get incredibly great discounts. Now, along the way in this presentation, I'm going to talk to you about our surprise drops. What does that really mean? It means the company is able to purchase products at a very low discount, like very low prices, and they're literally passing those savings on to us. And all drop means is every week, a couple times a week in the back office, there's anywhere from 5 to 10 new products that are listed that you can go buy for a period of time to either sold out or within a few days, right? And I'll explain that a little bit more. We have some other goodies as well, though. We got some incredible wellness products, all based, science backed, organic. There's some personalized products for every need out there. If you're a techie or you're a business owner already, it's good to be online. There's some incredible digital product tools, but really unique experience for members to shop. And literally, as this thing's only been even talked about for about 8 weeks now, and it just keeps getting better and better. In the official launch of the company, you're in good luck. You're in good timing. Being here tonight is only a couple of weeks away. So let's talk about these surprise drops. So what happens is the company buys products all over the place, all over the country, sometimes around the world. They buy these products from different places at very, very deep discounts. Then they drop them. This is why it's called a drop. They drop them into the back office. And then in that back office are extremely discounted prices offered to us. These are not crappy, low quality dollar store type of products. These are very, very high quality name brand products. And there's a wide range of product types. And you get to take advantage of this every single week. Now, one day that there's a drop, you might not buy anything. There might not be something. But I tell you, yesterday my electricity went out about 5 times. I don't know what they were working on. And when it got dark outside, the electricity went off for about an hour. So it was dark. So what are we going to do? We're walking around the house with our phone lights on. I'm like, wait a second. And I went and got one of the lights that I purchased. I bought one of these lights. It literally lit up the whole house like I had regular lighting. And they're all battery powered. And then I finally used the flashlight I bought. I could not believe. I wish I had that thing right here. I do. Hold on a second. This tiny little flashlight, I could not believe how freaking bright this thing was. Like I went out, so I'm in the house going, wow, this is bright. But then I went outside because it lit my whole entire back. Look how bright that is. It lit my entire backyard up. I couldn't believe it. I don't know about you guys, but I bought a lot of flashlights over the years. The plastic ones, they're bigger, they're cheaper, whatever, and they're very dim. I could not believe the value of this. I bought this light, another light that actually straps onto your head, like maybe a mechanic would wear or something. That has come in handy to me big time. It came with that and this other big light that you can just open up. Great for camping. In fact, I think we might even have that. Do I have that on this slide? I don't think I have it
You
on the
do.
picture on the
You
slide. Do
do.
I?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see.
The red
Yeah,
light
right
on
there on the far right hand side. This light right here. I was freaking shocked at how much that lit up. This thing would be amazing for camping, to have emergency in your car if you like broke down and you had to walk, right? I mean, it's lightweight. It's actually pretty small. It's not huge. But I bought all three of these. Here's the flashlight right here. I didn't have the head thing on this slide, but all three of these things I bought for $12. I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have bought 10 of these and gave these out for gifts, which a lot of people have utilized these drops to get all of their Christmas shopping done. Like there's members here tonight. Maybe you'll hear from somebody that literally their Christmas shopping is done. It's not even November 1st yet and saved tons of money. I know Ron just put that chandelier up above his dining room table. It's gorgeous. Look at that chandelier. Like, I mean, let's start with this Gerber knife and then we'll go to the chandelier. This Gerber knife, $89 survival knife with a massive sheath that came with it for $19. But this
Mhm.
chandelier light, this is something that was unbelievable. This was one of the first things I called Ron. I said, Ron, he's not like just giving little crappy products. Like this is freaking insane. Like if you went to Home Depot and bought that light, 159, actually $159. I found that lamp 159 on Amazon, which is going to be cheaper than Home Depot. $12. $12. How about this? Like where I live in southern Louisiana, a lot of sporting events, a lot of parents going to their kids' sporting events, soccer and stuff. It gets a little cool, right? This is a great pullover. Guess what? Armor or Under Armour is not a cheap brand. Like go to Dick's or go to Academy or somewhere like that and go look at the Under Armour. This was $70 for $10. For $10. It's just insane the pricing that he's had. In fact, like I kept saying early on, it just keeps getting better. It's only been 8 weeks we've been talking about this. It keeps getting better. I have literally been looking for some kind of light with like something I can bend. Literally, I've been looking for something like that to put by my bed for reading purposes, right? Because all the little tiny reading lights, they don't work for me. They dropped yesterday or the day before yesterday or some couple days ago this very nice looking mahogany or walnut looking light, $120 value. I even went and looked on Amazon. It was $120, almost exactly what I've been looking for. I'm like, this is so cool. Guess how much it cost me? It was free. Like, I'm like, there's got to be a mistake. Like, something's wrong here, right? I call Ron. Ron, this thing says it's free. Did like Shelly forget to put a price on it or something? Nope. That was just a gift from the company. I paid $7 to have it delivered to me. And these are the kind of deals, guys. And some of the things he's talking about, a new category that will be there called Fun Find, which is going to be even more products and greater discount. I mean, it's just this alone right here is worth our $25 a month membership. I mean, it's unbelievable to me. Okay. Now, if you want to look at all the stuff that's been dropped already, you can go to funsavernetwork.com, click on drops, and then you'll see a link that says previous drops. And if there's drops going on at the moment, you'll see what's current, but you can click on previous drops and look through this stuff. There's been stuff for kids, stuff for women, there's been makeup and creams, there's been stuff for your house, there's been antennas, there's like a whole plethora of different products. It's amazing. Really, it truly is. And, and it's just getting started. Here's a little screenshot of one of our members, her very first order. You can see, she bought 3 of this, 3 of that. She was obviously buying for Christmas presents and things like that. But she saw these prices, $45 for $6, $48 for $8, right? $36 for $5.50, like ridiculous. She spent $204, saved $971. Saved $971, which if you divided that up, that would have covered her membership for 38 months. Like now let's go back for a minute. I said I sat on the sidelines for a couple of years because everything was stacked against people and it really only attracted those that wanted to make money. Who do you know that wants to save money? I'll give you a minute. Oh yeah, everybody, right? Everybody wants to save money. So when I saw this and I said, this is attracting the masses, I don't have to talk somebody into wanting to make money. I get to be the person giving a blessing to somebody to show them a website where they can save a tremendous amount of money. You know, one of the most heartfelt testimonials that we've had since we started this, I don't remember who it was. It was one of our ladies that she bought a bike for her son or daughter. And it was one of those training bikes where it doesn't have pedals or anything. You know, when the kids are really little, I wish my kids would have. I don't even think they had this when my kids were little 18 years ago, but it's for balance, right? And they can just put their feet down, right? You go to like, well, I don't even know if Toys R Us exists anymore, but go to Target or Walmart or somewhere like that. That bike, I can't remember what the retail was on the one we had, but I mean, you could spend 80, 90, $100. I don't remember the price of it, but it was like $20 or $15 or something like that. Ridiculous. And she was like so excited. Not that she saved all that money, that was just a byproduct, but that she was able to give this incredible bike to her son or daughter. I don't remember which. And she was more excited about how they were like, how excited they were going to be when they saw it. And this is the kind of stuff fund savers do. And this is why I personally spend so much time here. This is why I share this with everybody I know, because once the nostalgia of, oh, this is a business opportunity, because it's really not that. That's like the secondary of it. But anytime you go, oh man, you got to look at this. Oh, a friend of mine showed me this, you got to take a look at it. People's mindset is like, oh, what are you doing now or whatever. When that washes away after the first 6 months of this company being open, I'm telling you, the masses are going to be purchasing from the Fund Saver Network. And we're just positioning ourselves first because we understand how the company is actually paying us to share with people, not through a multi-level marketing type of compensation plan, not some crazy thing where nobody earns money, none of that stuff. And I said, you know what? These kind of savings are going to attract the masses. And that's exactly what it's doing already without even being officially opened yet, right? There's a lot of cool things coming that the company's doing on behalf of just advertising the Fund Saver Network. And I'm really excited about that, right? So there's a lot more here. I spent a lot of time here because, I mean, who doesn't want to save money? But we do have very high quality health and wellness products. Now, one of the reasons we can give these products at such a low price, we've partnered with NutriRelief, and you can go to their website. Our product prices are way cheaper than they even offer on their site because they saw the mission of what we were doing here. There's no markup to pay anybody on the products. So you're not going to see 150 or even $100 prices on products. You're going to see real prices right at about wholesale pricing that's available to us. And Nutraleaf's an incredible product. It's all liposomal technology. They pretty much have everything that you would want. That's why this is such a perfect partner. If you got headaches, they got a cream for that. You can't sleep, they got a cream for that. You got some muscles, aches, and pains, they got a cream for that. You need some hormone imbalance, they got a cream for that. You know, you're having anxiety and stress, they have a cream for that. You're having problems with cramping of your legs or whatever, they have an incredible magnesium cream for that. And liposomal just means it gets into your bloodstream within 20 seconds. Listen, this could be a network marketing company on its own, but the people that own this, it's not a pass-through company. They literally source the ingredients. They're the manufacturer. They create the products, the whole 9 yards. The reason they've turned down network marketing companies selling their product exclusively is because they will not jeopardize the quality of the product, because they know a network marketing company is going to have to come in and say one of their products, it's $29. That's going to have to be sold for $89 or $99 in a typical network marketing company. And they've said, we're not doing it. And so they've just been growing steadily their own retail website. They don't allow Amazon. They don't allow eBay. They don't allow this to be sold anywhere else. So if you want to buy a NutriRelief product, there's only two places to buy it: NutriRelief.com or Fund Saver Network. Now, would you buy it over here where it's going to cost you 20 or 30% more? Or would you buy it at the Fund Saver Network where it costs you 20 or 30% less? It's absolutely incredible what the founders of this company have done and the vision they bought into to offer these incredible products. If you've not tried any and you have some symptoms, I highly suggest try the products out. You'll find out that they are real. Now we also have this is a cool little extra store that's going to come in soon in the back office. There's a personalized items, right? Whether you're looking for stuff for birthdays or anniversaries or special occasions, maybe awards. I know when I ran my mortgage company, every quarter we used to give awards to top producers and things like that. We would give little crystal plaques or things like that. You'll be able to get all that stuff. Here's just a couple examples, but the product pricing is still incredibly low. Like look at this cutting board. You can get it personalized. This was not some light chinky plastic cutting board. Like this was metal and or I mean marble and wood. $45 retail price for $4.50, and you can get it personalized. So you can put your initials on it or whatever. Great gifts, thank you gifts, anniversaries, wedding gifts, whatever. That mug down there, I'm bummed that I missed out on that. I'm like, man, that's got to come back in. But again, what a cool looking mug. Those were heavy duty mugs. What, $29 retail for $8. Crazy. But when this store goes live, you're going to be able to pretty much get a lot of different items for that you would want personalized, which I think is pretty cool. Again, all at incredibly discounted prices. Now, our digital products, I won't spend a lot of time here, but I know there's a lot of people, like a lot of you guys probably know some business owners. And I don't mean network marketing business owners, I mean regular business owners, right? They're out there, maybe they sell shoes or like locally here, we got a lot of snowball stands, or maybe people are selling golf clubs, or there's whatever. They got a traditional business, right? Well, if they're not marketing online, and a lot of these business owners, believe it or not, they just don't do it because it just seems overwhelming to them. Well, on top of the FunSaver network, they can get all their tools here. They can get their digital business cards, their website builders. They can get some traffic, CRMs to keep track of all their customers. They can get Google reviews for their business, all at incredibly deep discounts. But then you could steer your customer that became a FunSaver network to get these deep discounted tools. They go, okay, now what? How do I utilize them? Well, the owner of FunSaver has a company that does online marketing. So you now can steer your customer to a place where you trust that they're going to give them great prices and help them get their business online to get more traffic. So just another great added feature to become a FunSaver Network member. Now, how does this whole thing work? Okay, it's a membership subscription economy. Okay, like I'm sure you've heard of Prime or Netflix or Hulu or Sam's Club or Costco's. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have one of those 5 things I just put. Drop a 2 in the chat if you have more than one of those memberships. Now, I think ever since back in the day, how Netflix kind of changed the way, remember Blockbuster? In fact, Blockbuster could have sold for a ridiculous amount of money. I can't remember how much. And they're like, no, we're going to keep our model. Gone, right? Uber came out, right? Replacing taxi cabs. Airbnb came out, replacing, hotels. I won't say replacing, but a great alternative option. Then Netflix happens. Then Hulu happens. Then next thing you know, Sam's Club happens. You can buy in bulk for your family to do what? Save money, right? And then Costco's. Why did they do it? Because they saw this model was so good that we could buy in bulk. The company gets discounts. They pass those discounts on to the families to buy in bulk to save money. All of this is about saving money. Way cheaper to have a Netflix account or a Hulu account than it would be to go rent movies, right? That was the whole idea. So that's exactly the same idea here with a revolutionary way to shop and to have some really cool, unique items that people would buy anyway. Here's the question you want to ask yourself. What if these subscription companies that we've just talked about paid you to refer other people? That's exactly what FunSaver Network does. There's no add-on fee. You don't have to pay to make money. You don't have to, buy a certain amount of stuff to get this or do nothing. If you're a Fun Saver Network member for 25 bucks and you originally said, I'm telling nobody I don't like that kind of stuff, I promise you this. You're going to accidentally tell a friend of yours about Fun Saver. It's just a matter of when. You're going to get some incredible deal. You're going to buy a $200 baby stroller for 60 bucks or something crazy like that's going to happen. And you're going to tell your friend. Or as soon as there's something on there that your whole little circle of friends, talk about or whatever, that this would benefit all of them, something for the family, something for their kids, and you just saved 60 bucks, 80 bucks on a product, you're going to tell your friend accidentally. But here's why this is so darn cool. You're not going to tell them so you can make money. That's the difference between your traditional network marketing. Most of the time, people are telling their friends so that they can get them involved, to get a customer, so they can make money. That's the difference here. And I'm telling you, those of you that have been here with us in these last 7 or 8 weeks, you got to catch what this vision is and start telling people now before there's 10,000 people, because this is the difference maker in the whole thing. There's nothing different. You become a member to have savings. And then if you tell people, what they do is they share part of that membership with you for referring them as a thank you. That's it. And if you're interested in this, when you join for free after this webinar, which I'm sure every one of you will do, it's free to sign up. You don't have to pay any money. You don't have to put your credit card in. It's not a free trial offer, none of that stuff. Right now, we're in free launch. It hasn't even launched yet. So in a couple weeks, it'll launch and say, okay, you're a member. If you want to continue on, you pay your 25 bucks. Guess what? You're even going to have a window of time to get together the 25 bucks. But when you sign up for free tonight, you're going to get an email, and in that email will be a video that explains how the company rewards its members through this referral rewards plan by sharing with others. Some do it spare time, some do it accidentally, some do it part-time, some are doing it full-time because they see the vision and the value that their friends should be shopping here, not because they're worried about making a buck on their friend. Okay, $1. When I say a buck, I mean $1, right? And when you watch that video, you'll understand why there's so much value in sharing it with others. But guess what? You don't have to. Just take advantage of what this company offers. So joining this community is super simple. I will tell you, it's the most loving community I've been around in a long time. A lot of people that really like to help people. We're having a ton of fun, hence the name of the company, Fun Saver, right? But how do you position yourself to get all these deals? It's as simple as the first thing you do is get back with that person that invited you here. Number two, sign up on their referral link. It's free, your favorite 4-letter word, okay? You don't have to pay anything at all right now. Well, Bob, you said $25 membership. Listen, it might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks longer before this thing officially launches. You could be taking advantage of all these drops, getting all your Christmas shopping done before you ever even pay your first month membership, right? That's why now is such a critical time. And then just have some fun with us. Show up, invite some friends, hear some testimonials, save money, of course. And if you wish to, if you choose to, you can start building a better financial situation for your family. You can maybe drop that third job. Maybe you can stop thinking about, man, I need to get a second job. Maybe this can provide a little bit of relief for you on that end. I don't know where you are. Everybody's in a different space, but I do know that we all want to save money. So I want to thank every single guest that's been here tonight. I hope that the presentation was pretty clear for you to understand what we do. It's only going to get better from here. It's only going to go up. It's not going to go down. You're going to see this company 5 years from now being a household name. Everyone's going to know about it. And you have the opportunity tonight, especially if you're new, if you're a guest watching us tonight for the first time, you have the opportunity to be one of the very first people, the first 2,000 people to even hear about this. And so you're in a great place. You're in a good time. Whoever invited you here must be a really fun person. They just said, you got to check this out. So I'm glad you're here. It's been an honor to share with you. Ron, I'll kick it back to you so you can stop the recording and maybe we can take a few questions or share a few testimonials.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for hanging out with us on this Thursday night for this opportunity meeting. Thank you, Bob, for what you did. Thank each and every one of you for hanging out. Happy Halloween to you all.